Hi everyone, my name is Virginia Wade, and I'm going to tell you a couple stories about a shapeshifter who was a reptilian, and then also about when I was in Sedona and going through into a different dimension. Okay, so we'll start with the shapeshifter. I I was in Las Vegas at the time, and I wanted to get another job. So I went to Kay Jewelers over in the Boulevard Mall, and that's not there anymore. This was years ago. And the guy said, well, fill out an application and then we'll call you for interview. So I got the application, I filled it out, I went back, and this man was supposed to interview me. But I felt really creepy about him. I looked at him with kind of like a second sight, and I knew something wasn't right about him. I couldn't pinpoint it, but I knew he was creepy and I'd be working for him, and I thought, ooh, I don't think I want to continue to have the interview. And then all of a sudden, I was looking at him and he shapeshifted into a reptilian. I mean, it was only a few seconds. I saw a reptilian standing before me, and I thought, oh my God, I've got to get out of here because I definitely do not want to work for this man. And then, of course, he went back to being human again. It was so quick. It was only a few seconds, but I saw that he was a reptilian. And this was at Kay Jewelers over in Las Vegas. I couldn't believe it. And so I told the man, well, I've changed my mind. I don't think I want to change jobs after all. I really thought about it. If I have to leave the other job completely and come work for you guys, I can't do that. I'm wanted to work both jobs. So I got out of there. And I never went back. It was really a creepy, negative feeling. I did not feel good about it, and I didn't feel good about that man at all. And I don't know why he shapeshifted for a couple seconds. He just did that to show me that he was a reptilian. I don't know why, if he did it on purpose or if he just did that for some reason. But I didn't want to work for him. I said, I'm not, in my mind, I'm thinking, I'm not going to work for a reptilian. Forget it. Because I probably would have been hired because I had all the qualifications, but I am so glad that I saw that so I could back out of it because I really didn't want to be a part of that at all. So that's the story about the reptilian shape-shifting. And then I want to tell you about Sedona and hiking. Okay, I was hiking up to this area where there were these round healing rocks. They radiated healing. You could feel it. And they were part of the red rock, but they were perfectly round. And actually, I have some. Here's one right here. It's a perfectly round healing rock from Sedona, Arizona. And here's another one, a smaller one. So we have a few of them here. I'll show it to you again. Anyway, it has a very healing, soothing power to it for some reason. These are naturally found this way. And my girlfriend and I went hiking up there, and we found a whole bunch of them. We found like a cobblestone path, and this was out in the middle of nowhere, up kind of on a hill where there wasn't any houses or anything. I don't know what the cobblestone roads are. It wasn't even really a road. It was more like a path. So we went along this cobblestone path, And then we came to this area, and there were all these healing round rocks. And then we came to this area where it felt like there was like a veil. We could sense that something was different. The energy was different there. So we proceeded to walk through it and went into this other dimension. And this dimension was very beautiful, and the energy was very light. It was a high frequency. It was like crystal, like a crystal city, so to speak, but it was all etheric. It was not physical. And then you could see like these light beings, and we thought, well, this is kind of, we don't want to get stuck over here, so we better go. So we went back through the door. It was like, I would call it a portal, a door, where we would come back into the physical, into this physical world, of course, that we live in. We were kind of hesitant to stay over there because we didn't want to be stuck over there for some reason and not be able to get back to where the cobblestone area was. Now that I look back on those days, we should have stayed over there and communicated and found out, where was that? What dimension was it? And the lights, it felt like a crystal, etheric crystals. I mean, you could see a few crystals over there, but we just didn't stay over there long enough to really explore it because we were concerned we wouldn't be able to get back. So that was what happened. We gathered up these round healing rocks, and then we left. And it was very steep going down. Finding this area was by accident. We found it by accident. And when we had to go, we had to climb down this, big hill to get back. Actually, it's over by the church, not the Chapel of the Holy Cross, but another church, which was a Catholic church. It was from there. To find it again, it may be difficult because they have built houses in that area now. This was years ago. This was like back in 1995 to 97. That's when I lived there. I lived there from 92 to 1998. So that was an incredible experience that we had. Now, there was one more experience I want to tell you quickly here, and it was in my bedroom. There was like a portal in my bedroom. It was in the corner, and I had all this psychic activity going on in the bedroom. I had UFO beings coming through the portal. I had entities. I had all these things happening where I had to sleep in the living room. Well, finally one day I went back into the bedroom, and I thought, well, I can see this portal, and I can see these beings coming in. Now, of course, it was in another dimension, and I don't know if they saw me or not. I had no idea. I thought, well, I can see this portal. I'll just visualize it closing. So I told everybody, okay, you've got to get out. I'll give you 10 minutes to go back to where you came from and go through the portal and go back. So I waited 10 minutes. I thought everybody was gone. I visualized that the portal was closing. It closed, and I thought, well, then, the job is done. So I went into my living room, and I was doing things, and I went back in the bedroom, and there was a feeling there, a presence. And it was like a reptilian presence. And then I kind of saw it in another dimension, and I go, what are you doing here? I go, everybody was supposed to go out through the portal. And then I had thoughts come into my mind, and the thoughts said, well, you closed the portal too fast and I couldn't get out, and I got stuck over here. And I go, oh, is that what happened? Okay, that's okay. Let's reopen it, let you get out, and then we'll close it again. So that's what I did. I visualized it opening. I saw him leave, and this is all in another dimension. And then I closed it up, and after that I never had any more activity at all in that bedroom. I mean, it was just like a regular bedroom. Thank goodness, because that was crazy. So those are some of the experiences. A lot happens in Sedona, Arizona. Those are some of the experiences I had with dimensional stuff. So we're going to close the video now. And if you'd like below or subscribe. And you can go to my website at www.opendoorswithin.com. And you can look at my other videos on YouTube, Spirits and Ghost Communication. And we'll see you in the next video then. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.